Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and it's been a while, I do apologise, but this time I can actually say that I have been busy, because it's the last week of my semester thing, so I've had assignments due, and being the legend that I am, having like fucking 7 weeks to do them, I left them to the last minute, because I'm a legend. But yeah, so a little bit of a funny story about those. One assignment, this is weeks ago now, but I'll just tell you anyway. It was something about paragraphs and all this shit. Anyway, for uni work, paragraphs. We learn about them in year 3. Anyway, it's not relevant. I wrote a thing about how Nintendo suck and they're losing money. And guess what I got? 10 out of 10. Can't complain. Apparently my teacher is a Nintendo hater. Anyway, so, games front. I have been playing... Yeah, everyone went comment crazy when I said there's nothing coming out and if I could speak English, you guys said to go and play Sleeping Dogs. So I bought it. Didn't get a review copy, which was sad, but when you get review copies of games and you have to review them, and when you actually play a game that you've bought, it's a different ball game. Because this you can actually sit back and slowly enjoy it, whereas if you get a review copy, you smash it out, and you kind of get tired of it. But it's worth it in the end because you get free games. But anyway, so this video I want to talk about story games because I've been wanting to do this video for ages, and yeah, I thought I would do it now. So yeah, but before we get into that, a lot of people say I've got to get angry again, but there's really nothing that angers me anymore. Maybe I've just mellowed out in my 20th year on this planet. But if something pisses you off in the gaming world, send me a message or leave a comment and I'll see if it pisses me off as well. I want to do more exploring videos. I'll definitely do one of Sleeping Dogs. But if you want to see like Fallout or Skyrim or whatever, send me a message, leave a comment. Anyway, okay, so... Fuck off! Silent. Okay, anyway, shit, what was I going to say? Oh, story games. Okay, so I think that there's two different... And the camera's fucking crooked. The whole thing was crooked. I didn't give a fuck. Anyway, so... Story games. That's what we spent 2 minutes trying to explain. Story games. So I think that there's two kinds of gamers in this world. There's ones who play nothing but... For nothing... Oh, Jesus! Those who play for nothing but gameplay, which is cool. So gameplay games I can think of would be Mario... Vanquish, sports games, Saints Row, Call of Duty for the most part, although Black Ops had a pretty interesting story, I will admit, Battlefield, all those. Whereas deep story, and then, Jesus, I can't speak English today. Anyway, and then there's the other category who play for story and gameplay. I am a story gamer. Those who skip the cutscenes, raise your hand. Guaranteed a lot of you raised your hand, and you shouldn't. Because story is important in video games. For instance, a lot of casual people like to pick up and play games like Max Payne, I saw, LA Noire, Mass Effect. And these are all heavy story games. Sure, the gameplay is fun. Well, there was no gameplay in LA Noire, but you understand what I mean. The gameplay's fun, but you're missing out on 60% of the experience, which is a shame. So you should pay more attention to stories. And if you do pay attention to stories, good for you. But if you do, this puzzles me. Video games are the only form of media or entertainment that I can think of where you can change the way the story goes. I mean, you can do that in books, but no one reads those choose your own adventure crap. So games like Heavy Rain, there's like a trillion different endings. Same with The Witcher, Witcher 2. If you're a story gamer and you haven't played Witcher 2, go and pick that up. And my Facebook is going off the chart. Shut up. I just told the visual cue on the screen to shut up. God, I'm a rebel. But you understand what I mean. If you don't play for story, you miss out on a hell of a lot of the game experience. You do, especially if you're playing games like Fallout. Because a lot of gamers will pick up just for gameplay, and I totally respect that. And Fallout has great gameplay. It also has great story. So, same with Oblivion, same with Elder Scrolls, the entire Elder Scrolls series. Uncharted, people pick up because of the gameplay, and I feel sorry for you, because for the most part the gameplay in Uncharted is annoying. But the story and the characters are so good. Same with Assassin's Creed. You would be insane to skip cutscenes in these games, and a lot of people do. I don't know why, because maybe you just don't enjoy stories. You would be the same people who go and watch movies that, what's his name's in? The fat guy with the curly hair. That guy. He's lost weight now, and he was in that 21 Jump Street movie. I can't think of his name. Anyway, you would go and watch that instead of a great movie with Tom Hanks in it, because Tom Hanks is the greatest actor ever. You know what I mean? So you should appreciate story in games, because they're fun and they're awesome. And that way we can get more mature story, because Sleeping Dogs has a pretty damn good story from what I've seen. So yeah, go and patronize these developers who make good stories, buy their games, and that way we'll get more story games instead of just over-the-top ridiculous storylines and characters that just makes the game look bad. Gears of War, but you don't understand, you know what I mean. You understand, you know what Jesus, I don't know. So anyway, leave suggestions for videos, because at this point there's nothing up here. Nothing. It's gone. It's all about Harvard referencing and essays and fuck my life. That's all that's up here at this point in time. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Do you play for a story, or do you play for gameplay, or do you play for both? I play for both. Like, I can respect Vanquish. I skipped all the cutscenes in Vanquish. No one gives a shit about the story in that. You just care because you can slow motion power slide and shoot the shit out of people, because Vanquish is awesome. So, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, tell me your thoughts. I'm out. Au revoir.